Good morning, children. Today we will discuss about Akbar and his policies. Abdul Faith Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar, popularly known as Akbar the Great. He was born on 14th October 1542, also known as Akbar the Great. He was Mughal emperor from 1556 until his death. He was the third and one of the greatest ruler of the Mughal dynasty in India. In 1556, Humayun died just months after retaking Delhi. Akbar ascended the Mughal throne at the age of 13 and became Shahenshah, that means King of Kings. His regent was Bairam Khan, his childhood guardian and an outstanding warrior and statesman. Then come to his administration. One of the significant contributions of Akbar's reign was the establishment of an efficient administrative system. Akbar gave the Mughal India one official language, that is Persian, a uniform administrative system and coinage, and a common system of weights and measures. Akbar's administrative system can be grouped under two heads. One is central administration, another is the provisional administration. Then come to provisional administration. The vast empire was divided into 15 provinces or subas. A governor or subedar was placed in charge of each province, who was the leader of both military and civil affairs. The Diwan kept the records of the land revenues. The Diwan and the Subedar kept a close watch on each others. The provinces were further subdivided into districts or sarkars, which were further subdivided into small units of administration called paragana. Each of these units had a team of government officials managing their affairs and reporting to the corresponding officials as the level immediately above them. The villages were looked after by panchayats. Next is cultural achievement. What are the cultural achievements of Akbar's time? Akbar was a patron of art and literature. Though he did not receive any formal education during his childhood, he was a versatile genius. He encouraged the study of astronomy, mathematics, logic, and history. It is said that his library had more than 4,000 manuscripts. He could understand the fine points of poetry, art, religion, and philosophy. And come to social and educational reforms. Akbar introduced a number of social and educational reforms. He abolished sati and legalized widow remarriage. He raised the age of marriage to 14 for girls and 16 for boys. He restricted the sale of wine and spirits. He revised the educational syllabus and laid more stress on moral education and on secular subjects rather than on religion and theology. He set up a translation department for translating works in Sanskrit, Arabic, and Greek. Then come to some military reforms. The system of branding horses and maintaining a descriptive roll of soldiers was adopted by Akbar. Akbar also maintained a standing army. The cavalry was the most important branch of the Mughal troops. The troops were mainly supplied by the Mansabdars. The emperor also maintained a battalion of royal and trusted soldiers. He also maintained crops of royal bodyguard and a large number of war elephants and a well organized militaries. Next, educational reforms. Study of secular subjects. Translation department set up literature. Akbarnama by Abdul Faisal, fine Persian work. Faisi poet laureate. Raja Birbal, Hindi Kaviraj. Ramcharitamanas written by Tulsidas. 24,000 books were written by calligraphists. Conquest of Akbar. Malwa 1561, led by Adam Khan. Bas Bahadur, the Afghan king. Gondwana 1564, defeated Rani Durgavati. Rajputs enters in matrimonial alliances. Raja of Jaipur, that is Ambar. Rana of Mewar, Uday Singh, refused, led an army to Chittor. Death of Jai Mahal, Rajput commander, was a blow. Matrimonial alliance. Akbar made the Rajputs not only his friends but also relatives through matrimonial alliances. In 1562, he married the daughter of Raja Barmal of Amar Harka Bhai, who was the renamed as Mariam Uz Jamani, also known as Jodhabai. He also married two Rajput princes of Bikaner in 1570. Okay, children, today this much we can explain about Akbar. Next class we will start a new topic. Then, still that, bye.